for thousands of years of recorded history, people have been complaining, leaving their grievances, whether it be philosophically or logically. We've all had complaints. We've all complained that the universal karma was too heavily weighed against us. We've all complained that our burdens were too hard to overcome and surmount. People will tell you, oh, don't worry about all that metaphysical stuff. Don't worry about the negatives. They'll tell you, if you want to feel good, you have to just accept it as it is. They say accept that life is going to be full of negatives and hardship. But I say that if you want to live so bad, you're going to... I just finished the Jordan Peterson on the Lex Friedman podcast episode. I've watched it multiple times, but I just watched the ending of it, and it was pretty nice, especially with the way that Lex ended it with that quote. That was quite entertaining, and then also just my mind consciously, the way that I connected to it. Watching Jordan Peterson and Lex Friedman talk about philosophical things, talk about integrity and all of these moral and ethical things, and then just how to live life. It's preposterous because it's almost as if they're speaking on, I don't want to say platitude, but it's like this is as far as we can take it, and it's like it's so hard to cross this line and draw any further conclusions, because then you're getting super specific and whatnot. I connected to the ending of the podcast a lot because Lex asked Jordan, what is the meaning of life? And I just liked what I was hearing, and I liked their back and forth about love, and Jordan drew some conclusions about Jesus Christ. And even if you aren't a zealot or a theologian, you can understand what the crucifix means as a symbol, and you can understand what love is. So last night, I was doing what I think a lot of us do at night before we go to sleep. We just sit there and we think about ourselves, reflect on your conscious. And I came to the conclusion that it's all going to be fine, because even if there is a lot of negativity and a lot of things that make me feel like, oh, Jesus Christ, why can't I stop it? or like, what the fuck is that? Intrusive thoughts, but not even intrusive. It's almost as if you're gaslighting yourself, or you're the only way that you can stay conscious to the level of analyzing everything is if you're constantly engaging in like a banter with yourself. So because if you just have one idea about something, then you can acknowledge that most of the time you're going to be wrong. There's so much coincidental, but not even in the sense of, oh, there's a chance that this could happen, probability. I mean things coinciding. Like you could have a rapper that a fuck ton of people think is super good, and then also simultaneously so many people think he's garbage. Or, the same with Jordan Peterson. Some of us think he's an intellectual titan, and some people think he's a neo-Nazi. I'm not sure where I stand on that, because I don't know Jordan. But I know that Jordan, it'll be pretty, I don't know, I think malicious for me to say that his intentions are ill, and he is a Nazi, and that he's preaching hate. That's I feel like there's no person who's being rational, who has seen Jordan Peterson's content, who actually believes that. I don't know how you could. It would be wonderful to hear someone talk about that. But yeah, overall, what did you guys think of the video? Honestly, what do you think of Jordan Peterson? And do you guys even know who Lex Friedman is?